Charity is supposed to be about giving back. But when we got our hands on leaked financial records from Stefon Diggs' nonprofit, what we found wasn't generosity, it was a $2 million hole in the books. And right there, in black and white, was a payment tied to Cardi B. Now, investigators want to know, was this just a donation, or a deposit in a much bigger scheme? Stefon's charity, Diggs for Dreams, has been active for 6 years, raising money for youth sports programs and school equipment. On the surface, it's a feel-good success story, but a whistleblower from inside the organization claims the charity's finances haven't been matching up for over a year. According to the whistleblower, multiple large donations entered the charity's account, and then it disappeared through a series of transfers to offshore bank accounts. Those transfers? Made under the guise of international outreach. We obtained internal spreadsheets and receipts from late last year showing one particularly large transaction, $480,000, listed as coming from a B.A. Almanzar LLC. For those who don't know, Belklis Almanzar is Cardi B's legal name. The payment was marked as a donation, but just weeks later, that same amount was moved to a private holding company in the Cayman Islands, then withdrawn in cash. Financial crime experts explain that charities are often used as wash stations for money laundering. Here's how it works: a public figure donates a large sum, the charity moves it to an offshore account, then quietly redirects it back to the donor or their associate in a cleaner form. The problem? That's illegal, and both the donor and the charity can be held accountable. When we asked the whistleblower why Cardi's payment stood out, they said, because she's not a regular donor. And this wasn't during a fundraiser, it came out of nowhere. After the leak began circulating privately among journalists, Cardi's team issued a short statement claiming she supports youth programs and will continue to do so. Stefon Diggs' camp dismissed the allegations as fabricated drama from a disgruntled ex-employee. But here's the kicker: when we contacted the charity's listed accountant, they confirmed they no longer work with the organization. When pressed on why, they said, and I quote, "I wasn't comfortable with the way certain funds were moving." Digging deeper, we found the Cayman Islands company that received the transfer is tied to Derek Rollins, the same shadowy broker Cardi met in episode 1. That's now 3 direct links between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' financial network. One former IRS investigator told us this pattern is a classic layering technique, meaning each transaction is designed to make the original source harder to trace. Social media is now split into 2 camps, those defending Cardi and Stefon as victims of bad accounting, and those convinced they're running a coordinated scam. One viral TikTok shows the charity's gala footage with the caption, "This ain't charity, this is chess." The hashtag #WhereDidTheMoneyGo is trending, with fans demanding both Cardi and Stefon release the full accounting records publicly. Whether this was just bad bookkeeping or the start of a $50 million laundering scheme, the evidence is starting to pile up. And if the whispers are true, the next leak could be the one that blows this story wide open. Because in our next episode, we'll reveal exclusive footage of Stefon Diggs in the Bahamas, walking into a bank already under federal investigation. If you're enjoying the content and want to see more like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and it helps the channel grow so I can keep bringing you even better videos. Thanks for being part of the journey.